Good morning, all. We are presented by Fatima Jumana and Thanseeha Kabir of 5th B. Present timeline of Indian freedom struggle from 1857 to 1947. History of India from 1857 to 1947. Revolt of 1857. Formation of Indian National Congress 1885. Partition of Bengal 1905. 1906 Muslim League formed. 1907 Surat split. 1909 Minto Morley reforms. 1911 cancellation of Bengal partition. 1911 changed capital city from Calcutta to Delhi. 1915 Return of Mahatma Gandhi from South Africa. 1916 Home Rule League started by Annie Besant and Bal Gangadhar Tilak. 1916 Lucknow Pact. Gandhiji and Nehru met first time. 1917 Chambara Satyagraha. First Satyagraha led by Gandhiji. Rowlatt Act 1919 Jallianwala Bagh Massacre 1919 Khilafat 100 years ago on this day a tragedy unfolded, one that history claims as one of the bloodiest and darkest days of Indian struggle for independence. The Jallianwala Bagh Massacre. In April 1919, the British government was at the pinnacle of its rule. Tension was brewing in the city of Amritsar, Punjab amidst riots and protests against the tyranny of the British and continuous relation by the British Raj. On 13th April 1919, Colonel Dyer received word of a protest meeting being organized at Jallianwala Bagh. He led his troops and stormed in the Bagh, armed with rifles, where about 20,000 unarmed people had gathered. Some in protest of the Rowlatt Act and others in the celebration of festival of Baisakhi. The British troops blocked the only entrance to the walled garden and indiscriminately opened fire. With no means to escape, people ran helter-skelter for their lives. To save themselves from the firing, some jumped into the well, dying in its confining depths. The bloodbath ended only after the British troops had exhausted their ammunition. The official death count as recorded by the British government was 379 with about 1,100 wounded. But the actual death toll as per the Indian National Congress was over 1,000 with about 1,500 injured. Non-cooperation movement. Chauri Chaura incident 1920 to 1922. Malabar Rebellion 1921. Swaraj Party formed by Motilal Nehru 1923. Simon Commission reached India in 1928. Lala Lajpat Rai assaulted by police in 1928. Nehru reports recommends for the new constitution of India. The Indian National Congress on 19 December 1929 passed the historic Purna Swaraj Total Independence Resolution at its Lahore session. A public declaration was made on 26 January 1930, the day which Congress Party urged Indians to celebrate as Independence Day. First Independence Day observed on 26 January 1930. Civil Disobedience Movement 1930. Salt Satyagraha 1930. First Round Table Conference 1930. Gandhi Irwin Pact 1931. Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev and Rajguru were executed on 23 March 1931. Second Round Table Conference 1931. Government of India Act 1935. In 1937, election held in India under the Act of 1935 and four ministers in several provinces. Subhash Chandra Bose was elected as the INC president in 1938. He resigned on 1939 and formed the Forward Bloc. 1940. Viceroy Linlithgow announced August offer on 10th of August. The August offer was an offer of the Executive Council to include more Indians in the Executive Council. Quit India movement. An end to the British rule of India. In addition, Gandhiji made a call to do or die in his Quit India speech that he delivered in Bombay. Quit India movement. The army was first formed in 1942 under the Mohan Singh. Nehruji arrived in Singapore on July 4, 1943. Rash Bihari Bose handed over the Indian National Army to Subhash Chandra Bose in 1943. 1944, Subhash Chandra Bose calls Mahatma Gandhi as the father of nation. Cabinet mission sent on February 1946 to India by the Attlee government, British Prime Minister. The mission had three cabinet members: Patrick Lawrence, Stafford Cripps, and A.V. Alexander. Cabinet mission plan was proposal regarding the constitutional future of India. The Constituent Assembly had 299 representatives, including 15 women. The interim government of India was formed on 2nd September 1946 from the newly elected Constituent Assembly. Jawaharlal Nehru, Vice President until independence. Vallabhbhai Patel, Home Affairs, Information and Broadcasting. Planned proposals are: number 1, British India to be divided India and Pakistan. Number 2, there would be a separate constituent assembly for Pakistan and India to frame its constitution. Number 3, August 15, 1947 was date fixed for handing over power to India and Pakistan. The Indian Independence Act, enacted and adopted by the British Parliament, receives royal assent on 18 July 1947. The Indian Independence Act creates two new independent nominations, India and Pakistan. Tryst with Destiny was a speech delivered by Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of independent India, on the eve of India's independence toward midnight on 14 August 1947. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom. India became free on 15th August 1947 and Jawaharlal Nehru hoisted Indian tricolor flag in the place of British Union Jack on the historic Red Fort at Delhi. Thousands of Indians laid down their lives. It's the day to remember and honor them. We should salute the freedom fighters and soldiers who made the dream of independence, India, as a reality. The Indian flag was the symbol of freedom, national pride, and history. May the Indian flag always fall very high. Proud to be an Indian. Happy Independence Day.